come off the patio. There.
You should move up just another. You're like right on the edge right
Well,
here.
it's okay.
All right.
I'm okay, everybody. Hi. It is time for Cocktail Hour with Rick. I am Rick Serra, the host. This is my co-host, Darlene. Sarah, my wife. Somewhere behind us on the ground here is our little dog, Bo. And we are outside of our mobile,
It's a little
our
chilly.
broken mobile. It's down near 60 degrees tonight. It's going down to the mid-50s. We are wearing long sleeves.
I have two shirts on, both
And-
long sleeve.
Is this my drink?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
It's a lot of water.
Okay. Yeah. Well, cheers, everybody. Welcome to
dog.
Cocktail Hour with Rick. Clink.
Okay,
Tonight,
let me
as
say hi to everybody.
you
first.
can.
Mega, Jimmy Rick, he's at work, so he's probably not going to be on. Dr. Leonard Hofstetter, John C., Nancy Santa Maria, Glow,
And White Sox Tom.
Justine Sarah is Rick Sarah. White Sox Tom. Okay, that's everybody so far.
Dr. Leonard. And
Please.
welcome.
Go
Welcome, all of you.
ahead. Can you not hear people when they're talking?
Are you talking?
I was.
Well, I thought you meant somebody else was talking.
Oh, you just don't hear me.
I
Okay.
hear you. So,
Don't forget to hit that like button,
Yes.
guys. And if you're not subscribed, please do.
yeah, we'd like that a lot. Definitely click the like
Hey,
button,
Mega.
assuming you are subscribed. And Rick did it again. He put out a video. Ooh, it's not getting as much attention as last week's video, but
Were you able to upload?
yes, it took a lot. We decided to cut the cord with WOW cable TV because T-Mobile, their service was really great. I hope it isn't that it's really great for the first 2 weeks when it's a free trial and then
We're not even into 2 weeks yet.
then,
David
and then they
Welling, hello
cut you
there.
because we cannot get the same transmission we were getting when we first started playing with this thing.
Oh, that's not fun, Glow.
Like the other night, I actually came on here and did a Wi-Fi test again, and it did excellently.
Back at you, John.
But guess what? It's not giving me any upload speed now, what to speak of.
David Welling loved your new video.
Thank you. That's right, I saw that. Thank you, David. David was one of those
Back at you, John C.
20, 30 people that watched it already. And yeah, I'm picking off some nails.
Stop doing that.
So I'm a little frustrated. I contacted the company, T-Mobile, and guy tried to help me out. Then he recommended I talk to the technical service people, and well, I didn't hook up with them, so try that tomorrow maybe. Because I want this to work, but I was having a lot of trouble uploading the video. It was a gigabyte size file.
Ponytail Dungeon Master, hello
It
there.
took forever to load up. I hope everybody's okay and not having any serious problems, but if
Well,
anybody needs a prayer or
Glow, you know better
positive
than I
thoughts.
do, but the several times I've had them done, the prep is worse than the procedure. Colonoscopy.
oh yes, the prep is much worse than the procedure.
Well, she has to have them done every year because she had colon cancer
Gotcha.
10 years ago.
So I get them every 5 or 4 years because I had a nasty polyp one time. Dirty, hairy ball of whatever cells.
I have to have it every 7 years, I believe.
So that's it. So we look pretty good on camera. facial clarity looks pretty good.
Are we
Rick
on
picking
cell
his
or
nails.
Wi-Fi?
We are now connected to the regular cell service.
Okay.
Now I'm watching on my mother's iPad, and she is hooked up to Wi-Fi.
Hey,
And there
Megan,
is.
thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Hoping darts fly true outside
They
as
will.
well. Yes, the darts will. And there they go, the first dart.
That was just because he asked about
That was a
darts.
test dart. I
Yeah,
know.
that was a test dart. It wasn't a real dart.
No,
You felt no pain.
no.
Can I have the dart back?
I don't even know where it went.
I think you put it in a pocket. I
Did it
thought-
fall in there?
No. My imagination.
It hit me. Ah, here it
Mr.
is.
Bob Newell, hello
Bob.
there.
Noel and,
Cat Lady Mary.
and Cat Lady Mary. Welcome, both of you. Remember, please click the like, and if you have never subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell on the
Spin
channel,
Dallas, hello there.
because we are a live streaming channel. That means we do this without always advanced scheduling or notification. If you have clicked the bell,
And Spin Dallas is
You
in
will know.
Illinois. Scott Bagley, hello there.
Spin Dallas, hello, and still sending comfort and prayers to you and your family on the passing suddenly of your father.
Hey, Debsy Rocks, thank you very much.
And
David liked the video, the music you played on the newest video too.
oh, you like the music? They were jam loops I'd created and never did anything with. So I decided to see if I could use it as background music.
Mr.
And
Bob Newell wants to know what you're smoking tonight.
tonight I am just smoking a regular old in the couch kind of a blend that has been pre-ground. So here we go into the old-fashioned looking pipe.
Yesterday evening, we went to a show that was
Yes.
down at Volunteer Hall.
Yes,
We
it
only
was.
stayed for half of it because then we went over our friend's
Friends.
house
But
and
we
had a drink to
and had
celebrate
with
my
them.
birthday.
one or
But
three.
the show was
Show was very good. I might even put together a little video which has 2 different events in it, and then something else just to throw in there as a funny thing. I think I'll put that together for a video in a couple of days. Any birthdays? Oh, I have one.
Yesterday,
Darlene was a birthday girl yesterday. She turned years old.
72. I'm not
72,
ashamed of
not
my age.
afraid.
I wanted to put socks and shoes on. I just have flippers on. I hope my feet don't get chilly.
Well, I have socks and shoes on. I'm sorry.
I forgot.
Well, I'd excuse you to go get that if you could do it. But I mean, I
I
see
can
the
wait a minute.
pathway is kind of blocking.
Yeah, I know. I'm already figuring out how I have to do it.
So I'm going to sing to my wife.
Not real loud.
Right, not too loud though. And let me put my glasses up here, and then I can look into your eye. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear darling. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And many, many more.
Closer, closer.
Mwah. I couldn't stretch. And
He's not very flexible anymore.
so yesterday I ran out and got some breakfast sandwiches, and then I got some flowers, candy, and a card, and came back, and she's like wondering why it took so long for her breakfast to get there. But then she felt a little better when she saw flowers and candy.
Figure it doesn't take that long to go to Mickey D's.
McDonald's. I love their breakfast sandwiches. My favorite thing of their menu is the breakfast. So then we are here about an hour later, and someone ships a beautiful, larger flower
Dr.
arrangement.
Rott Shock Shop.
Oh,
That's a
Dr.
tongue
Rott's
twister.
shop is here.
Oh, we have another birthday.
Another birthday. Who is it?
Kenji Cat.
Kenji Cat.
Kenji Cat. He's 4 years old.
And that's
John
a
C's.
child of John C's. So,
Thanks, Flo.
Kenji Cat, happy birthday to you.
Shaylee.
Meow. Happy birthday to you. Meow. Happy birthday, dear Kenji Cat. Meow. Happy birthday to you. It's like we almost rehearsed that.
Hey, Carson Thorpe, that sounds great. Thanks,
Hello,
Mr.
Mark
Bob Newell.
Porterfield, and thank you as well. And Ponytail Dungeon Master,
And-
he's 4 years old. That's another daddy. They are co-daddies for their furry babies.
Mega liked your video.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Carson.
Mega.
Thanks, John C.
And yes, I did go to Publix when I got the flowers and the candy and all.
I know. I'm actually 27. I said 72.
Yeah, we actually do shop a lot at Publix, but there's also an Aldi's where we fill in with Aldi's, and the prices are a
Thank
lot
you,
more
everybody,
reasonable
for the great birthday
at
wishes.
Aldi's. And thank you for all the love and birthday wishes from my lovely bride here. Cheers to the birthday child and the birthday furry, the Kenji Cat.
Thank you, Ponytail and
So
Shaylee.
I'm drinking Old Granddad and water and ice. Old Granddad bourbon. Just like your old granddad. Full of pep.
Ponytail, we sang. You missed the song to Kenji.
Oh no, how
Mark
could he do it?
Porterfield, thank you. John C. said that was great.
Thank you, John. My pleasure. Jack Benny, 39. That's right. He never got any older.
Daniel
It
Evans.
was amazing. So we got 37 in the room. Hopefully we will see you largely populate the room like you've been. We've been over 60
Hey, Slug.
and a few more in the last couple of weeks. And this is the end of
Oh,
the
okay,
month.
John C. Good.
Yes, it is.
Well, nothing's happening with the roof now. We have a signed contract. We
We're
have
just
all the
wait.
documents.
Yep.
Now we just wait and see when they can get it done.
So tomorrow we're actually going to go take a drive, explore a little, because there's a public park which has camping capabilities as well as it being a day area. And I want to see if there's any campsites open. If there is, we're going to book one, and Sunday we'll come back with the camper. And it'll be our first time camping since last October. And the camper is still full of non-toxic RV antifreeze, which is got to come out. And I need to hook up to some place that has a dump connection. You know, I don't want to just put this on
Hey,
the ground.
Squid.
Slug, thank
Slug.
you.
I can't even
Slug.
read. Slug. I know
Thank you
who
so
Slug
much for
is.
the love and for your
Oh, and he
participation.
got paid today.
You got paid today. That's always a good thing.
Yes.
We got paid the other day. I actually got paid from
Oh, I like that. Jimmy,
YouTube.
Listen, Jimmy Rick, you should create your own brand of condoms. Rick Serra rubbers. Come one, come all.
You know, since it appears they may allow condoms to be put into kindergarten, secondary schools, I guess high school, middle school, and kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Yes.
I'd say they can
Is
use
that
them as
ridiculous?
balloons.
Is
Don't-
that
don't-
ridiculous?
don't-
I don't care. I'm saying it. Maybe I can get a contract with the state of Maryland to sell condoms in those dispensers. Ow!
You don't take the warnings.
Well, I think it's kind of asinine to talk about putting them, especially in a kindergarten.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have any kids in school?
No,
Do you have any grandkids in school?
not right now.
Do you have any great grandkids?
Well, I know of a grandkid of my brother that's going to be going to school.
We're not worried about them. I asked if
Well,
you had
I,
any
I
great
have no
grandkids.
flesh in the
Okay.
school right now.
So drop it.
All right, whatever.
Don't break your rules.
I wasn't the only person to notice that thought that was a little curious. I certainly would put them in the high schools and the middle schools. But I think 1 through 5, kindergarten through 5, I don't think we need.
Oh, listen, got
that.
something for you.
Go ahead.
Slug, my new intern works part-time at the dispensary, too. Let me introduce you to him when you're back.
Well, I'm also open to a part-time job back in Maryland if it's under the table. Like maybe I could get under the table with a dustpan and a little broom and I can clean up for them after
Valerie
they drop
from
stuff
below, hello there.
on the ground. How's that sound, Slug? Ask if he can let me be his cleaner.
His cleanup crew.
I'll be his cleaner fish. What was the name of the shrimp in Nemo?
Ooh,
Remember? Was it Claude? Jean Claude?
I don't know, but because I was reading something. John C. Kenja will be getting a new brother soon.
Oh,
At Ponytail got me a Maine Coon for Christmas, and the lady will let them know when the kittens are ready to be picked
oh
up.
my God.
My gosh, those cats are huge and
They
very,
are.
they're beautiful.
Scott Thomas, yes, I got shot in the head, but luckily I'm not dead.
Be good at work, Jimmy Rick. Make sure Dolly makes the drinks correctly and on time. If I ever meet you, I'm punching you. Just warning you ahead of time.
And then giving you a really stiff drink.
Slug under the
Not-
table and clean me up. Clean up hour with Rick. Make it an exclusive Patreon tier.
Oh my
Stop
God.
sending us money,
Yeah,
Slug.
you can comment without
Hey,
giving us
Harbor.
a tip. And just because you got paid, maybe you should talk to your girlfriend about spending money on this old fart and his wife. And they're actually renters, and they just settled for the rent. Was it today or
Playboy
yesterday?
quitter. Today, you don't need to let everybody know.
Whatever. I just think it's good. My granddaughter and her boyfriend, they're renting the house, and they're being good. They're paying
They're
on
very
time.
responsible.
Very
Hey,
responsible.
Pam LaRouche.
Pam, hi. I understand
Well,
you
we
might have
love you
reached
too,
out to
Slug.
us and missed us, but she had a great birthday.
Oh, I
she
sent
really
her
did.
a birthday photo.
So we had a good time, and we went down to the volunteer hall here at Majestic Park Homes
Volunteer
and saw
hall.
Gabe and Mary put on their show, and their show was really good. They are known as Happy Days from New York. They're near Buffalo, between Buffalo, New York, and Erie, PA.
You know, Erie,
I didn't
PA.
know that.
You've been.
I know that's
there.
your cousin and grandfather or whatever's area, right?
My uncle was up there.
Right, uncle.
Mike is up there.
Right.
Um,
Cato.
yeah,
Right.
Cato's up there. Everybody else is going.
Yeah, I know. But so that's really cool that they are from there. I just assumed they were from like Long Island or something, but no. They are from the other side of the state on the western shores, not far from Niagara River. Of course, that's from the Niagara Falls.
Yep, and I sent Pam my birthday photo.
Oh. And we had a very nice time to make this a nice event. The ladies, led by our head cook, and I guess you could say, I was trying to think of the word for catering. Our catering manager, Kim, she got different people to bring different things,
And she
and
bought the chicken salad.
and
Cat
she
lady,
bought
we're about
contents.
2.5, 3 hours from Orlando.
But Darlene made tuna salad for them to then make up in the sandwiches, and I think you might have helped assemble
Yeah.
the sandwiches, right?
Adorable, deplorable. Hello there.
So we all had a little something to eat, and then they had some nice lemonade that was good. But I brought a couple of beers. I wasn't the only one. BYOB is allowed.
John, see, I vote for orange just because they're different. I've seen black Maine Coon cats. I've never seen an orange Maine
Yeah, I
Coon
would
cat.
like orange myself. Colors are very nice. Right, Bo? Bo?
Oh, he's looking at
Bo's looking at something over here.
He's
And-
on a lead now. We told
Yes.
you about that.
Yeah, he's tied up.
Oh,
but-
their current cat is orange.
Oh, well, that would be a little redundant to have another orange. So,
Yeah.
so Kenji is already an orange
Is
kitty.
orange, yes.
All right, I got you. And John just wrote that down. Okay,
Yeah. And Shaylee said, get the black. You have a ginger.
there you go. You got
I
a
didn't
ginger.
realize
Get yourself
Kenji was orange.
a chocolate. Is that what you would say with a black chocolate
They're
or
black.
cocoa? They're black.
They're black.
Oh,
Sometimes they might have. Do you remember Gail's Maine Coon cat?
no.
Okay, I do. Because it's the first time I ever saw one. They're huge.
My mom has a yellow Maine Coon, Dino. He's deaf, and he screams all the time. Very talkative, but since he can't hear, he doesn't realize how loud he is. That sounds a lot like me. Don't realize how loud I am, and I'm calling out to everybody. Oh, goodness gracious. Isn't it
I
fun?
know, Tom. I know that Mochi took his bed, but look, he's in it again.
Oh, good.
And
That's
he's
so
welcome
cute.
to it until we come home.
Yes.
I'm glad he's very comfortable.
Yes, I'm
up
glad
there.
yes, he's comfortable. He already showed us that he loves the one easy chair, the lounger.
Augustus, hello there.
He likes to even lay on the sofa and take it all to himself.
Yes.
Now, he climbed on the sofa and walked right behind Bo while Bo would be sleeping. I saw that a couple of times, and that was funny. That without Bo even being aware, because Bo would have not been
We'd be
complacent.
inside if it was 46 here.
Yes.
So if you're a newbie or if you've never received a gift,
You need to ask us.
and I have it on there.
So you send us your name and your full mailing address, because we use the stamps and the envelope, old school type of stuff, and we'll send you a little gift. Thank you very much in advance for even asking, because that means that you must like us if you want a little something from us. And
We had something strange happen last week. We received 3 legit orders.
oh, that's right, we
And
did.
then it was 4 or 5 failed orders. So I contacted
Steve Seabode, who's
who
helped us
takes
since
care
the
of
beginning,
the website, because I know diddly.
created our website
And
and
he
he
said
checked.
they were probably bots placing orders, and so
So
they're
it
all
was-
gone. Hey, Brett Andres!
So they were spam orders. We were like so
We don't
thrilled
tell
to
what the
see
gift is, Mr.
multiple-
Bob Newell.
multiple orders at one point in time. That's like great, but what the heck for? Now, orders how? Well, we have a website, and it's ricksarahstar.com. Now, it's like every other website that you might have for a YouTuber, a link
Good
for
night, Valerie. I'm
merchandise.
glad you could stop
Valerie,
in.
glad to have you here for a little while.
Robert Ryan, he had to go to work.
Well, God bless. Have a good weekend, you guys. Glad you could hang with us a little bit. So we have merchandise, and there's a link for that. It's pretty obvious. But then there's also links for Facebook, Discord, X, TikTok, Instagram, and there's even just a link for you to send email to make it easier. The Discord was created by fans who love the show and love the channel, and it's for everybody to enjoy. You can go anytime. So the link at ricksarahstar.com is there 24/7. So if you don't have the link memorized, just remember the website, and you can always join in, even after the show
And John
tonight.
C. just posted it.
And then John did a great job. He just posted it for you. As he's a moderator, he can post things.
Depends on what you mean by public events. Rick will do anything.
We wish we could bring back that soap bar keychain. We have to find a totally different person.
I've seen his
to
truck,
produce
Pam,
it.
but I have not seen Dennis.
But we had a lady for a short period of time who approached us as to what she could possibly do, because she knew how to do molds and plastics and things. And we settled upon this idea. She did a couple iterations and got the letters on it to be more defined. And we went into production with her. And I mean, this lady, she would put each one of these in a nice little paper bag with a little bow and a little.
There is a keychain out there, but
there
it's
is
not
a
the soap.
keychain, but it's not the soap. It just.
And most of the time, when it's sent out, it has a film on it. If I can get it off, I take it off. It's a little hard, but it keeps the keychain from being scratched until you're ready.
Until you get ready to use it. It's just like any fancy electronic television, whatever, has that little film of plastic on the outside.
That's true, Debsy. He will do anything.
Rick will do almost anything.
No,
Almost.
Not almost.
Yes, it is almost. And Nancy's smoking as we speak,
Mr. D-Pants, good day.
all the way down under.
Got out of the water.
Just
drying
got
off,
out of the
and then
water
he's
and
going
having
for
some coffee. It seems that the swimming season for ocean water down near, down under where they live, is extra long. It's like, when is it going to get chilly again? Isn't it when we get like spring, it's your fall? When we get
Carson,
summer, it's your winter?
there is a Motel Chicken shirt out there.
Oh yeah, there is. Motel Chicken Time is one of the designs.
That's right.
I just actually
Mr.
told.
D-Pants, dry your balls and go get that coffee.
Yes, I just recently told somebody about the whole story about the episode where we found a piece of some kind of frozen meat stuck to the freezer floor, and as a dare was given, I microwaved and then consumed that said piece of foreign flesh that we thought was chicken.
Just so that everyone knows, we will not be doing any new merchandise. We don't sell that much.
Oh.
We can't put the money out in merch that's not selling. The shirts will always be there because they're done by a third party.
Yeah.
And those are no big deal. But nothing else will be reordered. We can't afford it, guys.
Well,
Don't be well. And
never say never. It's most likely. But, you know, we do have a scattering of little things. If you want to get the little things before they run out, like the Rick and Bo pin or the Rick in the snow pants sticker. There's a couple odd little gems out there, but it's up to you to decide. At ricksarastar.com, 24/7. Feel free to shop. When you order, remember to do all the normal things you do with anybody else online, so that everything goes through
Shailene,
correctly.
how do you drink your coffee? Black, cream, sugar? But I agree, I like the taste.
I'm black. I'm a black coffee drinker. Hello, Alien Train. Dan wants to know what that silver thing in front of you is. Where? This here? Oh,
That's a grinder.
grinder. And it holds my weed. And I guess that you're aware, Debsy, we had a death in the family of people who hung out at the local bars
She knows, she put it
in
up
Parkville,
there.
and she put that up, did she?
Yeah.
So
Hey,
that was
Danny.
sad.
Oh, no sugar. Oh, I can't do. I can go without cream, but I really prefer cream.
No sugar,
I
no
cannot
cream.
go without cream. No sugar, no coffee.
Yes, I like my coffee au natural.
The thing next to the drink that says
Oh, this
water cup.
another water cup.
No,
So
but
there's
this is the grinder.
but this is yes, this is what they're thinking of, I think. And this is just a box of tissues. We can put them there,
Yeah.
so they're not.
Because my nose runs all the time.
I know. So how are we doing transmission wise? It seems pretty good. Like I said, we're on just cellular because I do not have any upload speed, sadly.
Hopefully, it's a rare thing.
A rare thing, I hope so, because that
I
was
do too.
that was the we thought, oh my gosh, we're going to be able to do this instead
And save $40.
and not have to spend as much money a month. And then this thing is actually transportable. This box from T-Mobile, if you take it to a different location and you follow the general instructions, when you go to this other location, maybe in your camper, and you hook it up to electrical power and you put it in a window and you hope
As
it's
long as there's a tower fairly close, you're
as
okay.
long as there's a cell phone tower nearby, you're going to have
Thanks,
connection.
Flo.
And then I would have Wi-Fi to connect to my
Hey,
phone.
Dan Aykroyd.
Hey, Dan! Oh
Been
my
MIA.
God!
Sorry about that.
That's okay, Dan.
Yes, we do
You're-
have a camper, and it's parked at our friend's place.
Yes, it's just 40, 50 feet that way right now. I can barely, but I can see the top of it. It's been moved just a few feet the other day, so that it wasn't sticking out into their front yard. We had paid a couple of months for rental of a space,
We can't use.
and then we went down to use it. We couldn't even get into space, so we gave up on them. And they didn't give us any kind of, well, let me give you a little partial refund. No, not a damn thing.
That's because the space was there and it was open. Right?
Yeah, whatever.
It's a
But then they
business.
reached out to us by text or something. Maybe it was a phone call and it went to voicemail. Oh, we got another spot that opened if you want to come and check it out. If you're interested. The way you treated me, not so interested. Oh well, that's the way it is. So Dan, Jack Black is the man who shall not be named. You like him? I tell you, he has really gotten around. He's done so many different things.
Oh, that smells so good, Shaylee.
Jack Black is a funny and very entertaining guy.
Well, your drink's okay.
Yes, it is.
You want me to put more liquor in it?
You could.
Is it too weak?
It's a teeny bit,
Okay.
but not a whole lot. Just a teeny bit.
Okay.
All right. So you
Want
are
me
going to
just
go.
bring you a shot out, or do you want more ice?
No, I don't want any more ice.
I'll bring you a shot.
All right, you can do that. Oh, if she can escape. That's it, hon.
Oh God, why do you put me in these situations?
I don't know.
Oh,
She's tried to get way over there. I don't know why I got this. Okay, whatever.
look,
There.
this is locked.
No, it's not. I know, it's not locked.
I'll lock it when I go in.
Well, we'll get it tonight.
But we might forget.
We won't forget.
Our bikes are in there.
I know they are. We've had the great joy of, I should say, we bought a couple of three-wheelers that are electric bikes, and they're not like Hot Wheels. They're actually made very well by the company Lectric, and they are a lot of fun. So you can set it on speed numbers, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it on 1 or 2, and you have a throttle, but you will never get very fast. But the nice thing about those settings is if you pedal and you need assistance, it automatically kicks in and powers for you. So it helps supplement your own pedaling. Or if you want to be a damn lazy bum and just sit on it for the ride, push it up to 4 or 5 and just use the throttle on the right handle and you can enjoy the ride. Very comfortable seat. It even has a little part for the back, as well as a nice, generous, foamy cushion for the derriere. And it comes with a little basket. It comes with a headlight, tail light that goes on if you brake, and it stays on constantly when you turn your light on. Good investment. We're keeping it inside our Florida room, as 5 or 6 of these bikes have been stolen from our neighbors here in the community in the past 6, 8 months. And we don't want to be the next victims. We also bought an expensive but supposedly very durable type of a lock for the bike, made out of a very heavy metal material. Each piece is connected to another, where the pieces can twirl from one to the other, but they're all connected, so basically they can form a circle in one plane. You know what I mean by a plane? And then you hook it through the frame of the bike, and then in and around a pipe, say for a bicycle storage lock, and nobody's taking that unless they have a very hefty duty saw of some type. And Potato Kartoff is here, and Nathan Long, hello, and Alistar Augustus is just from Jacksonville. And yes, we are enjoying some nice weather here, aren't we? Love Florida winters. And who else is popped in here? Samsonite, how are you? The bartender brought me a liquor in a cup, and then she poured it into my glass that's floating on top.
No, swish it.
I like a floater.
Okay, you want me to get you another one?
Of course, the kind that are produced in the bathroom. I need to get the potpourri oil, a couple drops of that to cover it up, and hope that thing gets under the water surface. Yes, poopery. That's
Potato
always nice.
Kartoff.
I never even knew about poopery until I visited someone and
Nathan Long, hello there.
in their fancy bathroom. They had all these fancy little toiletry products, including poopery. And I was like, wow, isn't that an interesting thing? Of course, I'm talking about the one I don't name.
Oh, God.
But he had poopery.
Why do you even go there?
Because he was the only person to ever have poopery.
But what you said was perfect.
Okay.
And then you ruined it.
Ah, you missed.
How can I miss that big?
Ow! Oh! It wasn't that bad.
I know it wasn't. You're such a drama queen.
The drama is always nice.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Mr. D-Pants can't find a parking spot. He better get that damn coffee.
Oh my gosh. Going for a dart and a walk-up. Now, does that mean he's going to go play darts? Or does that mean something else?
No, he's got to park further away and then
Okay.
walk up to get the coffee.
And yes, Debsy rocks. I heard that, and it actually, you had a couple of mildish days.
That's right, Shaylee. I was right.
A little bit of rain too. Bob, we only had nothing too fancy, stuffed chicken breasts.
They're good. You buy them, they're pre-done. It's raw chicken, so you have to bake it. You can't microwave it.
But they're
It's-
frozen, right?
Yeah, frozen white chicken breast, and then inside it was broccoli and cheese.
Broccoli and cheese inside.
We had green beans
Green beans, and we had
sweet potato tots.
sweet potato tater tots instead of regular tater tots, and I like these sweet
Yes,
potato
Debsy,
tots.
they're in Australia, so it's AM there tomorrow.
Yeah, they're ahead of us quite a bit. I think we've come up with this before. It's like 12, 14 hours ahead of us.
I don't remember.
But when the Earth rotates around to sunrise for them, it's dark here. And then when it becomes dusk for us, it's maybe sunrise for them. Whatever, something like that. It's 11:40 a.m. there, and it is 7:40 a.m. here. So
16 hours.
16. I wasn't too far off. Good to have you here. The land
Mr.
of the
Bob
Bluey.
Newell, who are you talking to? We haven't been on a Caribbean cruise. I went with Mom a couple years ago.
She did go on a cruise with Mom. And
Ryan Gaines, 101.
it was actually just at the very beginning of COVID, just before COVID shut down. You all got out just in time.
Yes.
And then after that, the cruise industry basically did a big shutdown. So we all know about that time. It wasn't really fun. Here now we're in 2025, and things are a lot nicer now in
Thanks,
comparison to
Brett.
that old time before.
Well, stop going around the block and find some other place to park and walk, Mr. D. Pants, or you're going to be in a world of trouble.
Oh, I just love your little corner of Florida paradise and the lights on the fence. Thank you very much. We have, might be able to hear it,
The
water. We
The
have
water
a water
fountain in the
fountain
background.
that is running with lights off right now. And the water level on the pond is not too high, so it's not giving us the overflow white noise. But that's also, we have that contributed to the white noise generation around here.
We've
feels so
been
peaceful.
past it. I don't think we've ever stopped at Charlotte, North Carolina.
No, we've gone by.
Well, thank you, Carson.
Nothing against Charlotte.
That is my correct name. It's not the same, Debsy Rocks.
So
I think I might have to go put socks on them soon.
yes. So apparently you are aware that we do stop.
Polo Corgi.
We stop at this one place in South Carolina.
Well, they said North Carolina.
I know.
Okay.
And we have a video of our motel room
Serra 2.0.
just a couple of weeks ago.
And he filed a complaint.
Who did?
You did.
Oh, yeah, I responded to a survey. How was your stay? I told them, the time you guys see, we were in the room and we were in a king and it was very nice. We came back, we ended up picking up 2 queen beds.
Which would have been fine.
It's fine, it's not the problem. The mattresses weren't so great. Pillows were okay, at least they weren't disgusting. But they weren't too much to them, they were pretty flat. But everything else was generally clean, but there was a couple little
The
signs
microwave
of...
handle was broken.
Yeah, there were a couple little maintenance things that just made it look a little
We
rough.
couldn't watch the TV. If I had
At all.
called the office, we probably could have figured it out, but we were ready for bed.
We didn't
so.
care. It was good to get to sleep so we could get back up and on the road the next day. We knew that their continental breakfast which
nothing to do.
is really not much. It's just a bunch of.
You know what you didn't tell them about?
What?
The gate on the truck.
Oh shit! That's right. We did have a little
Carolina.
problem. So when we are pulling the camper, we have to figure out a way to kind of corral ourselves, almost like the stagecoach circling around. So I did that, and I had to get stuff out of the back of the truck. And when I did that, it opened the gate. The camper and the truck were at these kind of extreme angles to one another. Somehow, the gate came off of the truck. I was like, what? I tried to put it on, couldn't figure it how, and I'm like, I need help here, Dolly, and I don't know what's going on. So she got her phone.
Well, wait a minute. What I was doing while he was doing what he was doing, I was taking everything into the room.
So she ferried the stuff in. And I was
he's
holding.
Going, you know, he's getting so drama.
All right, whatever. I was getting so dramatic because that was a big problem. Everything inside of our truck in the back could not be locked up with that gate not connected. Well,
guess who figured it out?
It actually is made to come loose. Who knew? And then she looked at the one side, on the driver's side rear, and looked and said, oh, there's like a round part like this. So, and it was a thing. Put that in there. And then we looked at the other side, and it had like...
It's like a half circle for the
thing to pop in. So we got the one end, and then we got the other end, and I'm like, thank God. Oh my God.
Yeah, we don't sleep on the camper on the way down because it's just not feasible. We have stuff in the camper, so we couldn't even pull the bed down to sleep in it. We had the secretary that we brought down.
Yeah,
other stuff.
We were bringing some things down from the north and used inside the camper on the floor to transport it.
Hey, I'm not a master technician, but I worked in manufacturing for like over 20 years. So I'm a little familiar with how things should fit together.
Mr. Newell, me smoking weed?
He's so astute.
Yes, I am. And I don't know where it is, but I paid for, and every 7 months you have to get a re-approval for your right to then get your license renewed once a year.
No, Ryan, we
7 months.
We did camp at Myrtle Beach, though, with our friends.
So for every 2 years, for every 24 months, 2 licenses, you have to get 3 certifications. So whatever, I did my first certification last winter. I got my license. Second certification was September. Third certification is coming up this month. So my second license, they actually mail you a new card, ID card, every year. It was never sent. And I was told that it was going to be sent approximately, somebody looked it up, February 5th or something like that. Well, we got here by the 12th, 13th, and certainly 1 week it should have been here. It wasn't. I talked to someone at the medical marijuana office in Florida, and they said, and you also got a letter mailed to you by email, and you can use that temporarily.
I printed that out for you.
And
Do
I
you
have
know where it is?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Well, I said to the gentleman, I never got an email. Well, I can send it again. Oh, good. So he did that. She printed it out. So I have at least this that can be used to go buy some. I'm still haven't smoked up what I have, so. and I'm not trying to hurry up about it. It's like, it's medical marijuana, not smoke till your head blows off marijuana. And I don't smoke as much as I did. I smoke a lot less, I must say.
Yes, you do. I'm so glad.
I could spend all day, every couple of minutes, pulling a new pipe full
He
up to the
does not
face.
have a favorite dispensary. He looks up where the prices are cheaper, and that's where he goes.
I have a couple in Baltimore that I use
Quite frequently.
primarily. There's Blair Wellness and the Storeroom. These are both in
Well, I'm
Baltimore.
glad you found a parking spot, Mr. D Pants.
And they do have periodic good prices on different types. There's many more dispensaries. There's not that many in
Now, it's
comparison
all the
in
same,
Florida.
Dempsey. You can get the strength that you want at the dispensary. At least you know what you're getting. And in Maryland, it's grown in Maryland. I think
yes.
in Florida, it's grown in Florida, but I'm not 100%
It is.
sure. Okay.
It is
Hey,
grown
Ruth Lewis,
and sold in Florida only to medical marijuana
we
license
have a
holders.
question here. I
Yes.
don't understand it. Rick, did you ever find your weed scooper dongle that you had lost? He has no clue.
I'm thinking I know what it is, and I'm thinking it was a yes. But I don't know. How long ago did we talk about this missing dongle scoop thing? Ruth, how recently was that brought up? But, well, at least you have medical marijuana that you can apply for. There's a process, so people
He's
who need it
sleeping on a chair, Pam.
can utilize that to help them. Because, I mean,
That's true.
there are certain
Ryan.
people that are fighting diseases with lots of pain and discomfort, cancers, other nasty things.
I'm trying to remember the guy. He used to have a talk show. His father was high up in the fire department in Maryland. And
Montel Williams?
Montel Williams.
Montel
and he
Williams.
testified in Maryland to
Yeah.
make it
Yeah.
at least medical.
Yes, I remember he was a supporter of that.
Yes.
And in Maryland,
Kylie, hello there.
Hey,
Yes,
Kylie.
you missed it. He sang to me in the beginning
I
of the
did
show.
sing. I'm sorry it's already done. Any other birthdays in the house? I sing happy birthday to you if you're brave enough to have me sing to you on air. Here I am. Tell me. But when you're fighting a disease like that, and what kind of medicine are you going to take? Opiates with lots of side effects.
Well, at least your bed was clean, potato.
So at least this is available.
Corgi.
Also,
Hello, Corgi.
mushrooms are becoming a medical type of device to be used.
Well, Harbor, you should have told us. You have to tell us in October this year, so we'll sing to you.
Oh yes, we'll sing to anybody, but we hope that it's a current event, not from 6 months ago. No, that's right. Oh, here comes a puppy. Hi. Good girl. All of us puppies here in this park need training. I should be wearing my leash.
That looks like one of Ruth's daughter.
It
It's
is.
definitely not Ryan or Frank.
No.
They must be babysitting.
They must be babysitting, yes. Yes, I do have edibles. In fact, I recently discovered a company, a couple of months now, URB dot shop at, or dot com, .shot.com, herb.shot shop, that's it. URB sells THC or
That's so unlike Ruth.
CBDs. It's all derived from hemp, and they're able to chemically extract out those molecules that can be utilized for
Thanks, David.
fun or for relief. And Darlene has found that the type
Oh,
I've
it's
got,
the different dogs.
I got something that has been working to help her go to sleep at night. So that's one of the,
Well, that's good to see.
yeah, it's not just our baby.
No, but that's Leroy. Leroy is fine.
Leroy's a good boy.
Grace is the one that's
Gracie's a
going
little
crazy.
bit, yeah.
See, the reason Bo is on a lead now, he went after a
He
German
went after
Shepherd.
this dog. Right here, he went after her.
Yeah,
But,
and that's a dog you hear barking. Who's
but, hi.
hey Leroy?
Hey, Leroy and Mommy.
That's Pat.
That's Pat, I know. How are you girls? Or boy and girl? We're good.
Pat, you wait.
Well, he's tied up. Are you going to be nice to say hi to
He's
Leroy?
been around Leroy before.
Yeah, you can come close enough. We haven't tied. He can't go any further.
No, he can go a little further, but not
Not much. We did. Yeah, they've been
They-
friendly. Yes,
they were
have.
fine.
There.
Aw.
Oh, yeah, and now he's getting to see Leroy, and they're wagging their tails and sniffing each other. Yeah. Yeah, they've known each other now for more than a year, right? Yeah.
2 years, I think.
Maybe even 2. Good. Well,
Yeah,
we're
we have
doing-
him on a lead now because he went after Gracie.
He wasn't going to hurt her, but he ran up to her and was barking and scared the heck out of Brian.
So
So,
he's tethered
so
now.
now we probably should never have done it otherwise, but he always stayed in the yard.
You know what I found with Leroy is if he's out in the park, like I take him down to that one small dog park and walk him, he's fine. But when he's on the leash, he thinks he's protecting me.
That's
Oh.
right.
He's like, I'm gonna kill him.
Did you see the show last night? Did you happen to go?
It was so much fun.
Wasn't
It
it?
definitely was.
That really
I
was.
always am just smile from ear to ear.
Yes.
after when up there with one.
I mean,
I said to David, I said, I guess you don't need a gym membership.
I've seen them a few times. They've really added a
The
lot
way
new
he
numbers this
moves.
time.
Yeah.
And
I
he,
can't
we
believe
have
it.
this guy Gabe. Man, he's able to jump around, and he looks like he's so young, and he's not as young as he wishes he was, but he acts like it. And his wife, she's such a good sport, and she's funny too,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mary.
Yeah, I like them both.
Yeah.
Enjoy the show.
Well, we're doing our show. This is how exciting it is. If you've heard about, oh, Rick's got this show. This is all we do. We sit here in front of my phone using the video camera live, and we have people as far away as even Australia watching us now.
Bo is on his bed.
Amazing. A total of
And I think he just got a burr up his butt.
60 people are watching right now. All over the world. We're infamous.
I don't know about infamous.
Come on, Nick. You gotta go.
No, I
Bye,
know.
Leroy.
I want to stay here for a little longer. They're so nice. Have a nice night.
Nice
Enjoy
talking
your
to you,
Friday.
Pat.
So that's the way it is here. We have a very friendly community. The people largely get along with one another, are courteous and friendly, and we're all here for a good
Then Pillow,
reason.
take 2 and see how that is.
We like to have a little fun. We know we're getting old. It's not the most expensive place you could live. So you put all that together and it makes it a favorable place to be. And it was my mother and father who discovered this place all the way back in 1994 and ended up buying a little place
Good
themselves.
night, Pam. Hopefully you'll be coming down again soon.
Yes, hope so, Pam. I hope it stays modestly cold instead of extremely cold up there in the north. It's not quite spring, believe it or not. We're still not there. I think, what is it, March 21st
What?
is the first day of spring, 21st or 23rd. And Harbor took a 1,000 milligram. What? I hope that was something that wasn't super strong. I know I took 40 milligrams of these herbs, 410 milligram herb gummies. And I'm thinking, well, we'll see how it goes. About 40 minutes later, I'm like, well,
He's caught.
I think I feel things.
Rick, it's around the round thing. If you put, there you go.
Got it. And then I realized, oh crap, I'm really high. How do you make yourself come down? It's kind of not as easy as you might think. So there was a little while I was kind of sweating it. I did it another time, or was it? That's the time I was back in Baltimore. Yeah, that's when I did it. I was in Baltimore the first time I
Now potato.
felt the too much herb from Herb URB brand gummies. I know people who
I know, isn't that
recreationally
strange? Let me see if I
they
can
get a
say
whole
that.
mess of those gummies.
The book boss,
And
Gene Hackman.
Eat a whole bunch.
They're looking at it now because there's no sign of gas.
Yeah, they didn't.
leak.
It wasn't a gas leak or
They
carbon
did find
monoxide.
pills on the floor in the
Pills.
bathroom next to the wife.
Yes, but he wasn't there. He was in a
He
different
was in
part
a
of the
different
house.
room, but
Yeah.
he was, and their dog, who was in a crate, had passed. So that's really odd.
But a couple other dogs were on the
We're
property
fine.
alive.
Yeah. Come around
I'm
this
sorry.
way.
I'm so sorry that had to happen to Gene.
Right.
From what I knew of him, of course, I don't know Gene Hackman from anybody.
Excuse me, guys. I have to take a bathroom break.
He was 95, and I thought he was an okay character. He did a very good job
Come on.
in his portrayals.
There you go.
Enjoyed his work. There he was. You know, he'd had a woman who was
30 years younger.
beautiful, and he was lucky to have her. And they both go out together. That's so she's like my age, 65, I guess. Wow. One thing that just keeps happening here, it happened the other day. People who knew my mom keep coming up to me and saying how they really miss her, and that reminding me of how they felt about her and how she was so this and so that. And you guys, a lot of you have got to know my mom over the years. So it's like I get a little bit of a hug and therapy every once in a while for my loss. So sorry for, and God bless all those who are loves or family of Gene and his wife and his fur baby. Yeah, thank you, John C. Yes, she is. So, John C., I reversed a temporary exclusion of a certain individual. I rescinded that, and that person is now allowed to rejoin conversation if they choose. FYI. Ryan, thank you, man. No, buffering? Oh, shit, I hope not. Anybody else see buffering? And I'm not talking about the pill bufferin. And they better behave, I know. How is it, John? Is everything okay? Do you see everything stable? So we are on cell service only. I wasn't even getting 15 megabits per second from my Wi-Fi router here. and I was getting at least that much just from cell service. So, cell service, here we are. And again, I hope that this is a temporary hiccup with my new T-Mobile internet, because otherwise I'm going to be looking around again for something. I don't know what. We have no high-speed internet right here. No fiber optic connected service in this little area. Even a couple blocks this way, they can't get it. They're stuck with just old cable. The only thing else is DSL, satellite TV. That still is not good for upload speed. Talking to my friends who are more, oh yeah, I'll get that Starlink. No, I'm not going to go there.
I put socks and shoes on.
To put the socks and shoes on.
Yeah, my feet were getting chilly.
I have watched Family Feud over the years.
Thank you, Brittle.
Somebody just gave us a big tip. Stephen O'Neill.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Stephen O'Neill must know Amy Hackey. Hello there. Thank
Amy
you very
Hackey
much.
is a sweetie.
Oh, God, I got to go out and come back in again.
So, Steve, how you doing? Thank you very much for your support. Amy Hackey. Hi there. Hugs to you, too. Mr.
Okay.
Doggy Dog is also talking about there is not a very good service in the San Francisco Bay Area. Are you kidding
There we
me?
go.
You're supposed to be such hot shots and all down there in California on the coast and all, right? That's no excuse.
That's true, Harbor. You
We
can't
need-
like twice. If you like it once and then you like it again, it takes your like off.
Takes the like off. Oh my goodness.
What did Bo just do?
Bo
Kylie
is
said-
now.
But Kylie said,
All the
good
way-
job, Bo.
Bo went into, hey Rob 79, hey. Bo actually went into the corner over here, totally off camera.
Yeah.
He's on a chair
Yeah, he
where
is.
he usually likes to sit on top of a cushion. And as he moves around, he is funny. He pushes, now he's coming down because I'm talking about him.
You want to come up? Come here.
Come to mommy.
Oh, no, he's
He wants to go down between us.
Oh, but look, he's not getting twisted.
I don't know how.
I don't either.
Hey, Bo.
What's the worst hotel we've ever stayed in? I guess our last visit to the Econo Lodge, because I wasn't really happy with it.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
Mama Sarah is definitely missed.
Royal in Detroit. The Royal in Detroit. Arr, arr. With bed bugs. That was quite atrocious.
Never heard of Holden
The thing
Beach.
that was terrible about that place was people sat in the hallway on folded chairs outside of the door to their room, as if that was like your front yard and you were sitting on the stoop of your home, and people would go by and they got to, hang out with each other, socialize, and inside the rooms you saw towels laying down at the bottom of the door to keep roaches from crawling in.
Oh, gross.
It was a sick, terrible
Thank you,
place.
Carson.
Thank you, Carson. What's up? No politics. That's what I love about this place. I know several chatters here very much disagree with my views, and maybe you do too, but it's exactly
Thing is,
why.
we don't even know, so that's what's great about it.
We just leave our personal politics, and hopefully, if you're smart, you will not obsess
No.
about it.
I
'Cause
have
all it
no,
does is upset you.
I've got to tell a funny story.
You can't change anything on your own.
Our friends M&G,
M&G. Oh yeah, this was
On-
funny.
opposite ends of the spectrum.
Opposite ends.
But the funny thing is, we don't talk about it because we realize that.
But we get
and
along great.
We don't want it to jeopardize our friendship.
Right.
So we don't talk politics. But yesterday, for my birthday, we saw half the show and we left. We came home and we went next door to have a couple drinks. I got a gift. And we went in to fix another drink. And M came in with me. He was fixing one for him and G. And I was going to fix one for me and Rick. And we get in to their house in the kitchen. And I see M getting up in the top shelf and he's pulling down a box and he gets his glass out and he's washing it. I said, "Oh, you've given him a brand new cup?"
Beautiful glass.
Oh my gosh.
A nice tumbler about that.
Don't know
yep.
if you've seen this before.
I never
But
have.
all I could do when I saw it was laugh. I cracked up. Excuse me, because I am going to use a political term,
Little bit.
but that's it. It says bulletproof Trump. And there's a bullet that looks like it's going into the glass.
Like it's going into the
So it's
glass.
sticking out about that far.
So it's like it's actually shot through the glass, but it's coming out the other side.
And it was hilarious.
And it has it labeled on the outside.
Yeah, I just said, don't say it again.
But
So I said, I don't even know if he'll notice. So
I noticed something.
Well, let me finish.
Let me tell you my part.
Let me tell the story and then you can tell your part. So I got finished before him and I went outside and then I stopped because I realized if I give Rick this glass and M isn't there, he's not going to see the reaction. Although I really thought it would take him a little bit to do that.
all right, we'll get to the
So
point.
anyway, I waited for M. He came out. We both walked over. I gave Rick the glass with the bullet pointing towards him. And then I set it down a little bit on an angle so you could... It took him a couple minutes before he noticed what it was.
But I felt it when I put the glass in my hand. And the first thing to me was, what is there, a dick sticking out? So I didn't know what that thing was, and it wasn't a real bullet. It was copper, and it had
Copper
the shape.
color.
But that's it. So
But it was
whatever.
so funny. So we could even laugh about
We
it.
can laugh about a little bit of that kind of thing, but here is what I'm finally coming to realize.
No politics.
Well,
Regardless
I'm not
of
going to
no.
say a word. I'm just saying when you are here and say the other person's here and there's something you're talking about, Facebook is where you're doing it or some other place. It's never a nice, cordial language, and nobody ever wins anything. What do? Well, are you the person who's going to be letting yourself be filled with anger and hate and frustration and make yourself sick? And in the end, what did you change about the world?
That's right,
Nothing.
Carson.
So my advice to everybody is, let's stop talking about everything.
Zip it.
Watch, listen, learn, think. Don't argue with each other. You probably find if you did, eventually you would come to things you both agree on. But instead, you'd first start with a lot of shit, and
Just change
it's
the
not
subject.
worth it. Life is too short. Hi, everybody. Let's all have love in our hearts for each other. Right, Bo? All right, let me put you down. Over here. There you go. There you go. So we're actually
Carson
getting
Thorpe.
down.
Listen, Carson Thorpe. Amen, Rick. My grandparents were married for 52 years and they canceled each other's vote out every election.
Yep.
But they still loved each other
Right.
with all their hearts.
Well, that's so good.
Yes, hey, dingle dangle.
And what I like about that marriage there is that one party didn't impress the other one so much they had to listen to their opinion. They were each able to make their own choice. Same thing for us. I don't tell her how to vote. She doesn't tell me how to vote. We vote independently. We might ask about a few things, but when you go into the booth, it's a private event, and hopefully you take it seriously, and you do vote. That's really important. Only thing I would say, stay involved. That's the one duty we all have.
He's rubbing on his bed.
He's in
good.
his bed,
Yep.
good. He's got like a little bed that's elevated above the ground.
That was a present
It's
from Kylie
from
and
Kylie.
I think Tom.
Yes, yes,
We use it for camping, but he loves it here.
yes. So we just left it here. Well, I understand, to avoid people who may say things that are hurtful, then that's only self-preservation. So, who can bring up something now that's totally happy? Let's hear of a happy thing. Come on. Force it out. All right, I'll start. I had a very nice constitutional this morning.
Oh, God.
It was so good. It was like my butt was Teflon coated.
Wait a
And
minute.
I
I
didn't,
need your hand.
I didn't have to.
I need your hand. 'Cause
Ow! I didn't have to use a lot of paper to take care of things. It was fairly clean. So,
Oh, my
I'm
God.
happy. There, that was something good. I shared happiness with you all. Isn't
I'm
that
just
good?
glad he runs, because he doesn't flush when he drops. He runs the fan, but flushing works better than the fucking fan. Finally, Shaylee, you're going to get your coffee?
Yay! Coffee time. I hope that coffee is still warm.
It will be. Coffee stays hot.
Hey, cock is great too. That's a good thing for people who love cock. Count yourselves lucky to have some cock.
White cock or black cock?
It depends on nothing.
What's your cocking?
What
Oh, I meant caulk. Caulk is what I meant.
Oh, you meant cock? That's a different topic. I thought you really were talking about cock, and I didn't.
No.
I didn't know you liked black cock, but I guess you don't care. If it works, it's
I've
good.
had black cock.
Oh, you've had black cock.
Ugh.
Now we're getting into it. I knew about her. One guy she dated
Cock.
who
Cock.
had a giant white bent cock. Peyronie's disease. He had that.
No, that was not Peyronie's disease.
Whatever it was, it wasn't any problem. She loved it because
It was too big to be straight. That's the only thing
it was
I
too
have
big to
say.
be straight, and it rubbed the right
Carson
way.
Thorpe, thank you.
Nerf them in the milk.
I did try. I did try.
I don't lactate. If you didn't know that, I just have these perpetually hard nipples. They show through the thin shirts, but they don't do anything of
He is
value.
perpetually hard.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see this, but he is perpetually hard.
Hey, K1ish, my neighbor actually, who lives just over to yonder, she talked about the night before last, helicopters overhead were
Yeah.
waking her up repeatedly.
Well, she wasn't having a good night.
I don't think that it was Black Hawk. I think it was police helicopters.
Yeah, it
So
was.
that means that there were
The Black Hawk is
somebody was
Don't go
being
there.
bad, and the police were looking for them. We do unfortunately have crime here in our little county, although I don't think it's nearly as bad as we have back in downtown Baltimore.
True.
Oh, John C. says, ew, I don't like police cock.
Have you ever had one?
Yeah,
That's
how
my
do you
question.
know?
Never mind.
The people from all forms of life have cock, if they are male, or they got one to use as an extra appendage.
Oh, John C. says yes, he has had police cock.
And
Good to know. I'll store that away so I can
Okay.
remember it.
John C., you should milk Rick. We should have a
Nothing
contest.
comes out.
and see who can get out the most fluid. We don't know what the fluid's going to be. It could be red. It could be
You're not
milky.
getting anything out of that.
Maybe red. People will push hard enough and long enough, they might get blood.
But why would you allow that?
I wouldn't allow that. I'm
Okay,
just
then.
being.
Then it's not going to happen.
I'm saying stuff that's very bizarre right now.
How bizarre.
And Amy Hecky made it to the party, and
Do you
we
see
had
that? Good.
a visit from Amy. Let's look for him. Stephen O'Neill was here praising your name and said, when you come, Amy, I should do this.
I had a gummy, so in about an hour I'll be ready for bed.
So, all right, Amy. I'm glad you made it to see me puff away. So what did Ryan say? Police cock or $40,000 fine?
Well, I wouldn't suck a police cock, and I don't have 40,000, so I don't know what they can do.
Well, if the sucking of the cock would prevent me from having to pay a $40,000 fine, I'd become a virgin cock sucker. Let me tell you.
Carson Thorpe said you guys should listen to the Jimmy Buffett song from his latest album in 22 called My Gummy Just Kicked In.
My gummy just kicked in.
It always reminds me of you. What's the name of the song so we can listen to it, Carson? Hey, Amy Hackey, I'm glad you made it.
If that song is on YouTube, could you send us a link or on some other?
Wait a minute, the name of the song is Gummy Just Kicked In. Okay.
My gummy just kicked in. We should
Yes.
definitely enjoy that. Well, that's good because we have been there. And
Stephen O'Neill.
Stephen
He
O'Neill.
will send us a tip if you roll a joint and I smoke it.
Man, I would do that, but there's just too many moving parts.
Do you have a joint?
No.
Well, okay. So it's not going to happen tonight, guys. Sorry about that.
Sorry, I am not prepared for
Playing
such
games, I'm done.
finger dexterity. I have to ground some, I have to find them, and we're getting close to the last 9 minutes of the show. Sorry to say. Just a reminder, we're stuck with having to keep our time frame close to what is maximum because we were repeatedly reported by neighbor, especially one, for being too loud. And we don't want to cause any trouble, so we're trying to keep our head down. Now, Dom M. Hello, Dom. Welcome to Cocktail Hour with Rick. I'm sorry you're here near to the end of the show, but welcome, welcome. Please consider not losing our spot. Subscribe. Click the bell. If you would like this, that would be nice. And get to know the Rick Serra channel. It's got a lot of different facets, you could say. We create video, we live stream, we go back and forth. Heck, we even live stream sundown at the beach. You just get to look around through the channel. I think it's over 800.
Thank you,
Stephen O'Neill. Oh, thank you. Next time I'll prepare so that I can do a on-camera live rolling session. I'll roll a couple up, and that'll be good for her because that way she'll have several to ask me to light up when she's in the mood. Because it's not really an often made request from Dolly she's not much into smoking. She never smoked cigarettes, and it's very rare she puffs.
That's right. Don't forget about Discord.
Now she does.
And John C. just put a link.
Link
there.
up.
Yes.
There's the Discord link. You go there and you'll find you can play games, you can hang out, socialize, talk about
Mr.
whatever,
Doggy Dog.
and hopefully it's a fun experience. That's what the whole purpose of it is, to engage everybody.
Thanks, John C. John
when
C.
there's
just
no
posted
show.
a link for our website too. Which,
Thank
if you're
you.
interested in merch, it's there.
ricksarastar.com, and it's in black and white right by John C.'s name. But when you go there, you could look around, but then you can click on Discord link. There's a little thing that looks like the Discord image or icon, and damn if you're not right there at the same place. It's amazing. And don't forget to click the like. What?
I think it's clip.
Click or clink. Click. And she shoots darts at me, and sometimes they sting more than other times. But we even have some Nerf dart shirts that I got from someone who distributed Nerf stuff somehow. And they sent us a couple of shirts. I've had a number of people who generously have sent me gifts over the years. It's so touching. I have a whole closet full of stuff. I have a wall of stuff from a guy named Spencer. He made homemade things like paintings. He made a doll, a Rick doll, and even a Rick's face drapery. That's that rug thing that's on the wall.
Oh, okay.
And we either have them all in our office back in Baltimore, which is in the middle of a little transition. We actually put her makeup station, her hair and makeup station, into that office.
See,
So
we moved from the second level down to the first level, and for me to get ready, if he's sleeping, and he sleeps way longer than I do,
I need beauty sleep much more than her.
he needs something. So we moved my vanity into the office,
So
and it works out really well.
so she could be in there, door closed. I don't hear anything. She can blow her hair dry with the dryer. Have you ever seen videos on like Instagram, whatever, and a guy is driving down the road and there's a lady,
not yet.
Lady on
Riddle,
the side of the road.
boss.
and she says,
His
"Hey,
first
slow
appointment is
down,"
next month.
and she's holding a hair dryer, pretending it's a radar gun. Have you ever seen that? It's pretty funny. First time I saw it, it was funny anyway. It was funny for a brief moment. Britt, the book boss. Hello. No update on nerve ablation. Yes.
I just said it.
Well,
You
here's
didn't
the.
hear me.
I'm sorry, but then the update is, I'm set up for multiple appointments. Due to Medicare, now
Thanks,
they
Steven.
require
Take a look.
the test that they do to make sure your nerve numbing is possible, to see whether it could be conducive to ablation. They have to do that twice. They have to do 2 week apart each time. Then you have to have a meeting with the doctor to talk about it. And then after that, you finally can do the ablation. And then you can have another meeting to talk about how good that ablation was. And then they can start on the next problem area. And I have 2 identified problem areas that, if they could be corrected, they would largely take care of my pain so I could walk without
Yes,
pain.
of course, John C. Next week, which is the 1st February in March, we will have a special cleansing.
It's the first Friday in March, coming up next Friday. And yes, we will be doing special colon cleansing. or special cleansing, that great ceremony that you all love to laugh about, yes, we will be here doing it for you all again. We can get rid of all that negative energy that we, unfortunately, living in the world, it rubs off on you. So join us next week so we can clear you of the negative energy and participate in the cleansing. It's not mandatory. In fact, you have to ask if you wish to be cleansed. If for some reason you're a regular, be aware you can send us an email and ask us to give you a cleansing in absentia if you won't be able to be on the show, but you'd like to watch the replay and see that you were taken care of during the ceremony. We love doing it. It's a good, fun thing. It's good family fun for the whole family.
Look, I look like I have
We'll
three
cleanse
sets of boobs.
everybody regardless of age, from baby all the way to 127. We will be happy to cleanse
Good luck, Glow. I hope everything goes well.
you. Glow's got the
Colonoscopy.
colonoscopy.
Yes.
Hopefully the pipes are all clean and you'll enjoy the light euphoric buzz
Well, good.
from
I
your,
hope it's decaf, Debsy, so you can sleep.
what do they call that? Twilight. They
Yeah.
give you a little twilight
Knocks my ass
anesthesia.
out every time.
We like the anesthesia for a colonoscopy. I do not like surgical anesthesia.
Time to say goodnight. Bro.
Is it time?
Yes, it is.
It's time to say goodbye. Never mind, I'm not making up a big song.
No.
But I was waiting to see what you would do if I started like I was going to do a final number, like it was Carol Burnett's
I
show or
know.
something like that. So like Carol did, we love you all. We hope you had a good time. We will be back, like the better half told you, next Friday for the first show in March and the first chance you'll get a cleansing. So we hope that you'll return. Now you can hop on Discord, and if the link isn't still showing, you remember you can go to ricksarastar.com and look for the Discord icon. And it's been our pleasure to be with you tonight.
Good night, guys. We'll see you
Love and
next
peace.
week. Enjoy your week. I hope you have a great one.
I hope you have a great weekend. Let me hobble over here, get a little closer. Mwah. Goodbye.
Good night, guys.